Welcome to our wacky vacation tale. Today, two couples unexpectedly met a new friend on the beach. After a few rounds of chatting, they learn from the new friend Sayoma that his brother, Donmo, is an archaeologist currently digging up a mysterious ancient tomb in the jungle. As soon as this was mentioned, the young adventurers were all in, thinking, since we're here, why not take a look while we can? Such chances don't come often, so they all agreed to set off for an adventure tomorrow. The next day, the six friends arrived bright and early at the bus station, but when they handed the map to the driver, he shrugged and said, "No can do." Hazy Zyoji decided to add $100, securing a journey ticket. As soon as they entered the jungle, the driver stopped the vehicle, asked everyone to jump out, and sped off faster than a cheetah. The blonde girl wasn't having it, furiously questioning the driver's lack of responsibility, wondering how they would get back tomorrow. Sayoma spotted his brother Domas' jeep, and it was clear it hadn't been touched in days. But none of this dampened their spirit of adventure. They excitedly found a path behind some trees leading to El Dorado. Along the way, they encountered a tribal girl who clearly wasn't rolling out the welcome map for them. Luckily, they didn't face many obstacles and soon reached the fabled tomb. What a sight it was, a breathtaking view indeed, until suddenly, an elder from the tribe galloped in on horseback. He hopped off and started yelling at them, but since they didn't understand the tribal language, they were utterly confused. The lady immediately asked Sayoma to whip out his phone, hoping the tribe would recognize his brother Donmo and spare them. But the blonde girl snapped pictures, catching the elder's attention and making him draw his gun. It startled everyone. Sayoma thought the tribal elder was just protecting his privacy, so he decided to send a friend for the camera, only to infuriate the elder even more. Before the boy could hand over the camera, the elder fired at him, and it was followed by another gunshot. The boy was instantly put into mystical slumber, leaving everyone completely shocked and speechless. With their fancy gear, going head-to-head was out of the question. Luckily, the tribal people just wanted them to climb up the tomb. To save their skins, they reluctantly left the boy behind and ascended slowly towards the tomb. The tribal people began to gather, surrounding the tomb like bees to honey, clearly not planning to let them escape. The girls found a tent left by Donmo and his team, beside a deep well. Oddly, there was no sign of Donmo or his crew, and Curly noticed that their phones had lost signal. This was it. With no chance to call for help, the girls fell into despair, thinking they'd starve to death here. Just then, Sayoma spotted a pair of shoes in the grass, and sure enough, they belonged to his missing brother. He desperately tore away at the vines only to find his brother lifeless, leaving the girls devastated. At that moment, the lady picked up binoculars, hoping to spot an escape route, but the tribe had already blocked their path. He could only hope that the hotel staff would realize they were missing and send help. Suddenly, a loud ringtone blared from the well nearby Hallard, since none of their phones had any signal. Speaking of phones, I've been thinking about getting a new one lately, but who really cares, right? Sayoma was sure that must be his brother's phone, feeling like he'd just found a lifeline. To escape this place quickly, they decided to go into hiding and hurriedly tie the rope around Sayoma. The girls began to slowly lower the rope, but as soon as they realized it was giving way, they panicked and tried to haul him back. But it was too late. The rope snapped, and Sayoma landed hard at the bottom of the well. The girls were instantly in a panic, unsure of what to do next. Sayoma, can you hear us? Please respond. Clearly, Sayoma was having reception issues down there, and after a long silence, the girls had no choice but to send someone down to check on him. Since Sayoma was out of commission, Sayoma volunteered, and Curly helped to secure the rope for her descent. They began to lower Sayoma down, but as soon as she went down, she gasped in shock. She realized her fingers were cramping, and that they hadn't even lowered her enough. The lady upstairs shouted loudly, "Come on, can't you just make the jump down already, please?" Reluctantly, Sayoma gritted her teeth and jumped, only to accidentally scratch her knee on some shards of glass. Instantly panicked, she carefully lit the oil lamp, gritting her teeth as she pulled the glass from her knee, only to find that Sayoma was in pieces and completely immobilized. The lady above heard this and instantly got an idea. They pulled the rope back up to hastily create a makeshift stretcher. The blonde girl was not having any of it. She obviously didn't want to go down there for a rescue. She hoped that the tribe, out of respect for the Buddhist beads, would take pity on them and make an emergency call or do something to assist them. But this baffled the tribe, who clearly had no time for her games. The little boy got hit and stared blankly, while the tribe immediately aimed their guns at him, as if urging her to get a move on. If you enjoyed our comedic adventure, don't forget to like and subscribe. More fun is on the way.